predestination. 2, the laws of free will. And also, the doctrine he preached was the doctrine of synergism. You see, that's why some people, there are certain things I call, people don't understand it, but when I bring it closer, you understand it. I say that the doctrine of synergism is a situation whereby man is dropping his free will to come and reason with God, as he said in Isaiah 1. Come, let us reason together. No matter the kind of sin you have, let us reason together. Let us find a solution. So he came with that doctrine of synergism, to correct all the anomalous acts of the devil and his cohorts. He became a priest of the Most High God and the king of Salem, Jerusalem, which was in Jeshurun. Jeshurun, if you go to Job 28 verse 25, you see that Melchisedec was the king of Jeshurun. So few followed his doctrine and obeyed. People like Abel, Enoch, Methuselah, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and so on and so forth. They followed that doctrine. They obeyed. They walked in it. And before he finished his mission on earth that time, he set up an order of priesthood, because God sent him to come and show us. Man is always moved by what he sees than what he hears. So they wanted him to see physically. So he set up an order of priesthood. That is the priesthood that God is talking about, not Levitical priesthood. Levitical priesthood ends with death. That is what denominations are still practicing. The church is still practicing. The church in the world is still practicing the priesthood of Levi. Levitical priesthood. They are not yet practicing the priesthood of Melchisedec. Because if you go to the priesthood of Melchisedec, all these stories won't be there. These divisions we have in the body of Christ won't be there. Because it's one body, one spirit, one faith, one God, one Lord, and one doctrine. And what is that doctrine? The same doctrine of synergism. If you paraphrase it, you might call it the gospel of the kingdom. Very simple. Very simple. He gave us the ministry of reconciliation. And also gave us the word of reconciliation. We took the ministry of reconciliation. And we are reconciling people to ourselves, not to God. Because the word of reconciliation means the preaching of the cross, which is to them that perish foolishness. That is word of reconciliation. But when you say it and preach it, people will say you are talking heresy, because people want freedom. No, they don't even want this doctrine of synergism. They don't want their will to be touched at all. I continue.